Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys are meditating and connecting to source. You know, we love you, we miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love y'all, man. Shout out to Source. I fucking love you, God. You hear me? Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my angel guides, my demon guides, and my spirit guides. I love y'all, man. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. And shout out to everything. I fucking love y'all niggas, man. You hear me? So I wanna kind of continue off of yesterday's live, right? Because I cut it short. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting a lot of projections and people trying to sabotage me and shit. So I had to get off and regroup. You feel me? So that's what I want to talk about today, right? I want to talk about emotions and how people feel and how people hold on to feelings, and don't release them, and what happens to you when you don't release them, right? So let's get into it, right? Emotions. What is an emotion? An emotion is a feeling, right? It's a feeling. It's a kind of feeling. There are several different kinds of feelings, right? Like we have feelings inside of us that we haven't even tapped into yet, so you can't even describe them. And then there's feelings that we have inside of us that we can't describe. You understand? So understand is how deep this shit is. Like you only have your basic senses, right? Your five senses, your basic senses, right? You don't have when you have spiritual senses, it's a lot more than five, right? And you start to experience new emotions and feelings that you never knew existed and you never knew were possible to feel. So you have to figure out, what the feeling is and how to give it a name, right? Because at the end of the day, the shit is brand new to me. It's brand new to me, right? So it's brand new to everybody. So in order to gain access to these new emotions, right, and feelings that you didn't know we were capable of having, you need to gain control of your five, the five that you have right now, right? Or I'm sorry, I got the emotions confused with senses. So there are several different kinds of emotions, right? Anger, happiness, sadness, uh, uh, joyful, right? Envy, jealousy, hate, love, fear, you know, worry, excitement. It's all these different emotions, right? You have all these emotions. Now, when you get excited, right? When you get excited about something, I don't know if people notice this. When you get excited about something, you feel the excitement, right? And it goes away, and then you go back to normal, right? But when people get upset or angry, why is it that they can't release that one? That's the one they hold on to. They always hold on to it. Like you could be mad about something now, right? That happened right now, and you could express your anger about it, right? And tell the person, yo man, you pissed me off. Yo man, you got me mad. And then the person or you get mad, and then you see the person tomorrow, and you still be mad about what happened yesterday, right? And let's keep going, right? So years later, you're still mad at that person, right? Now, that's part of growth. You have to learn if you want to grow as a human being, if you want to evolve as a human being, you got to grow. Growth is very important, and part of growth is letting things go without having any closure. You know what I'm saying? Which is very. I know it's not easy, man. I'm not telling y'all this shit is easy, but this is what needs to be done. And in order for you to understand how to proceed and how to advance yourself as a being, right? You have to understand what I'm telling you and take this into consideration if you really want to level up in life as a being, right? So we have to learn how to release these emotions that control us, right? And and nobody ever really taught you how to do this. Nobody taught me how to do it. I had to figure this shit out, right? I held on to a lot of emotions throughout my whole life, right? And I would constantly bring them up, times when I'm supposed to be having fun, I'm thinking about something that happened fucking 15 years ago, right? And it's making me very sad. And I start crying and shit, right? Because I'm thinking about it. So I would do this to myself a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't really help, right? It didn't really help, you know? So I had to learn to release, you know, and I learned how to release. So I want to teach you guys how to release. Because at the end of the day, if we're going to advance as a race, we need to unite and come together, right? And I know a lot of people ain't really gonna come on this journey, right? Y'all niggas is stuck on stupid, or y'all stuck in the 3D realm. You really believe that this is real, so you're gonna, you know, you're gonna exile or block out anything that says otherwise, which is fine. Hold on 1 second. You know, the one thing that we have, right? The one thing that we have is free will. We can choose what to believe and what not to believe, right? You have choices. All of you have choices. So it's up to you if you want to open your mind and learn some shit. Or you want to stay, you know, asleep, which is fine too, right? Do what you want to do. There's people here that's like me, who maybe is not as expressive as I am, or you know, maybe they need to go through more things, or maybe they need to discover more things before they can get on their path, right? But they have the same thought processes, or they think similar, or they have curiosity, right? And they have adventure inside of them. So they're gonna dig, right? And they're gonna keep fucking digging until they get the answers they're looking for. And these people, right, are gonna listen to me, and they're gonna go really far. Like we're gonna be part of my soul family. You gotta remember, man, like we all come from the same source. We all are the little speck of light that's inside of us. And if you really think about that expression, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right? If source is a big ball of light, and at my core of my being, I'm a little speck of light, what does that mean? That means at my core, I am God. At my core, I am God. You understand? There's no middle, there's no nothing. I am God. That's it. So you have to teach yourself this, and you have to believe it. You have to believe it. That's the key. If you don't believe it, you're never going to be it. So you have to become it, right? It's a learning process, right? Now, don't think because I'm saying this to you that I'm saying I'm God and I'm the only God. No, nigga, God is everybody. You understand? God is inside of everybody. It's up to you to awaken the God that's asleep in there. You understand? At the end of the day, it's you that's keeping that God asleep. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake that God up. That God got to wake up. So I'm trying to help you wake him up, right? And I'm trying to give you information so that you could understand the process, and you could understand the thought process, and you could understand how all this came about. How did he come to all these conclusions? How does he have all this information? How the fuck does he know all this shit? Why the fuck is my witchcraft not working on him? Right? This is all things people would love to know, right? So I'm giving you guys, you know, the information. Everybody's looking for the messenger. The messenger's sitting right in front of your face and you're not listening. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? Right? You don't believe it? Right? Or you just want to talk. A lot of y'all just want to talk. Y'all want to be the teacher, but y'all don't want to show the fucking class how to do it. How can you teach and not be able to show the class how to do it? Right? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Right? So I like to show and tell. Right? Show, it's called show and tell. So I'm showing you and I'm telling you, right? I'm doing it. I'm doing both. You understand? I haven't seen one person do that. Not even one. At least not with this spiritual shit. You know? I got a real connection. Do any of y'all niggas got a real connection? Because everybody want to be the messenger, right? That's why you see everybody running around like chickens talking about I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. It's me. No, it's me. And I'm sitting here just watching y'all niggas. Like, bro, I'm just giving my lectures. Either people are gonna listen or they're not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? The people that know me, that really know me, they know it's me. It's me, bitch. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with your life choices? Right? Are you happy with the way you treated me? Are you proud of yourself? Did you know I was a God? I didn't know, you know. But how does it feel? I did want to ask this question, man, because I do have shit that run across my mind too. So how do you feel knowing that you treated God like shit? How does it feel knowing that you treated God like shit? I would love to hear the answers, right? Because that gotta be a fucked up feeling, man. I really would love to know how you feel. How do y'all feel? All of y'all niggas. How do y'all feel? Right? And if you still think this shit is a game, when the day comes, bro, just remember, man, God's going to treat you the way you treated God, man. Always remember that. God's going to treat you the way you treated God. So don't be sitting there and praying because I can hear that shit. All right? Stop begging, nigga. Stop asking for forgiveness. How many times you committed sins? You repeated it over and over and over and over. You didn't stop. You didn't stop. You never stopped. You just kept doing it. Fuck him, right? That was your heart. Your heart. Not mine. Right? God saw all that. God felt all that. The hate that you have in your heart, bro, was crazy. All of y'all niggas. So, how does it feel to know, right? That, your chance at redemption, you shot that shit the fuck down, and you proud of it. So, whatever, right? That's what that is, right? I want to make y'all niggas aware that people trying to sabotage me. They've been trying to kill me. I told y'all they've been doing witchcraft on me. They try to take me out. The government tried to take me out. They try to poison my food. They tried all this shit to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Now, I did pass away 2 years ago in November off of spell work. I did pass away, and I did reincarnate. You understand? So I'm reborn. I'm literally reborn. Like, I died by myself. Jose died by himself with his 2 cats in his bedroom. This is what they wanted. This is what they did. They did it. Right? I don't understand. Like, why would you do that? But, they did it. Like, he didn't deserve that. But they did it to him. Right? So, understand, he lost his life. He lost his life because of witchcraft. And nobody knew nothing about it. Nobody was going to know. How they was going to know? Right? It was his own people doing it to him. His own family, his own girlfriend. Oh, she wasn't his girlfriend, but, his baby mother. He thought he could trust her. He really believed he could trust her. And she was the one stabbing him right in the chest, bro. The whole time. The whole time. So, Jose had a great heart, man. He loved people. He loved animals. He loved the planet. He did his best to stay to himself and just, be a part of society, function. As long as I can provide for myself, I don't care. Right? As long as my family's good, I don't care. I make sure people around me are happy. People around me they don't need nothing. I got them. Right? And people knew that about me. And people took advantage of that. And I looked out for a lot of fucking people. So imagine the feeling when, they killed them. They killed them. Wow. That's crazy. So, that's reality. That's my reality, bro. That's what happened to me. So understand, along this journey, the more I learned and the more I dug, I started to speak out about this more because nobody knows about it. How are we gonna fight invisible forces? Like, you can't see them niggas, right? I mean, I can, but I'm already awake. You gotta wake up in order for you to get these abilities, so you can see reality. You gotta be able to see reality. Right now, you can't see reality. And once you connect to God, you get the armor of God on you, which means whatever stops right in front of your face stops right there. It can't touch you. They could just look at you and try to scare you and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga, before I fucking banish you. You feel me? Do you know who I am, nigga? Right? How do you win a war how do you win that kind of war when, you're not even aware that you're in the war? You don't even know you're in the war, right? But you are. And the way this war is played, bro, is like we go about our daily lives thinking that we're free. We go about our daily lives, following the rules, right? What they want you to do, what they told us to do here. They told us to wake up and go to work. You got to wake up and go to work because you got to pay that rent. If you want to drive, you got to pay that car note. You got to pay that insurance note. You got to pay that registration. You got to pay for that fucking inspection, right? You got to pay for that cell phone. You got to pay for that internet. You got to pay for that light. You got to pay for that water. You got to pay for that garbage. Everything. You got to pay for everything. You got to pay for that food. Go to the supermarket, right? What do we get anymore? Like, how does one live in a world where you have to pay for everything? Look, when I was growing up, video games, when you bought a video game, you got the whole game with all the bonus included. Like if there's secret places or secret maps, they was included. You had to learn how to do certain combinations on the controller to unlock shit. But we didn't have to pay no more. Like if you bought the game for $20, you got the whole game for $20. Beginning to end, bro, with all the hidden characters, with everything. You just had to unlock them. Right? Do tricks and shit to unlock them. They always had hidden games inside the games. Right? Look at where we at now. They monetizing everything. Everything, bro. People spending thousands of dollars on Call of Duty. People spending thousands of dollars on 2K. Bro, that's crazy. On a video game that it already costs $70. How come you're not getting the full experience? You know what I'm saying? How come we have to pay almost every fucking other day for something? That's crazy. Now you gotta pay to play. You gotta pay PlayStation Plus. you gotta pay for online. Bro, nothing is free. But they won't give us no more money. All right, look, we're gonna keep the wages capped here, right? So they're gonna cap the wages at this price, and nobody's ever gonna get a raise, right? But everything's going up. Everything's going up. Even the food, bro. The food is outrageous, right? Do you think the company's saying, yo, man, I went to the supermarket and, bro, a fucking gallon of milk was $9? You think my guys need a raise, bro? Can you afford a gallon of milk, guys? Because, fuck, I didn't know the prices were that high. Let me take care of my people. But nobody thinks this way. They try to get away with, I'll give you 50 cents. Here's 50 cents, buddy. Thank you for being such a valuable employee. And I hope you can make that shit work, nigga. Right? And fuck you. That's basically how it is. Everywhere. I don't care where you work, bro. Everywhere. Because if it wasn't, they would pay better wages. Once they see that shit is going up everywhere, bro, common sense would say, yo, bro, everything went up, bro. I got 100 workers. They only make this much. It's going to get harder for these niggas, man. I need them to work hard for me. I need them to stay loyal. So let me take care of my people. No, what they do, a lot of these companies got high turnover rates. Very high. They don't care. As fast as they hire you, it's as fast as they get rid of you. And they'll just bring in the next new hire. And they'll just keep doing that. They'll hire everybody who applies there, man. And they'll keep putting out ads and just keep doing shit that way. And they think they're saving money. They're fucking the people over. They're stealing. Is anybody stopping them from doing that, though? No, because what they got them forms they make you sign that say, they could terminate you at will. And it's a requirement. You have to sign it so you can't work here. So where's our protection? What if we really need the job, right? What if we really like the job, right? Like it's a lot of shit that's involved here, but our feelings is not involved here. We're supposed to be happy with what we're doing. You're supposed to be happy with what you're doing. Look, I feel like we're forced to go to work. I don't want to wake up and go to work every day, bro, but I have to. So if I have to, right, in order for me to live my lifestyle, then I'm going to get up every day and take my ass to work happily. So let me find something I like. Let me do something I enjoy. Because if I'm going to do something every fucking day, it needs to be something I enjoy doing, right? So that's what I did. And I've been in construction my whole life, right? I worked a whole bunch of other shit before I got in construction. I went to the military, right? I did my time, right? Not all of it, but I did some of it, right? And I traveled a lot, right? So I forgot where I was going. I'm high, I'm playing, nigga. So you see how I be jumping around because it's a lot, going on, not only in the spiritual realms, but on this realm, right? And my people is knocked the fuck out. Like y'all niggas is really in a coma, man. When I say y'all niggas is in a coma, bro, y'all really knocked the fuck out in a coma, bro. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck's going on here. Nobody does. And everybody's guessing, right? And then you got people stepping up claiming to be chosen because they got, whatever. And maybe they are. I don't fucking know, right? Who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? Like, I let people do what they're gonna do, right? And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You feel me? And that's it, right? I don't care about nothing else. At the end of the day, I'm serving my father, right? I'm serving my father, and I'm doing it my way. You understand? So I don't have to be formal. I don't have to have a desk. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have nothing. I don't even got a microphone, bro. I lost all my stuff through the witchcraft. I lost a lot of my stuff due to witchcraft. I lost 75% of my stuff due to witchcraft because I was unaware of what the fuck I was doing and why I was doing it. And by the time I realized what the fuck was going on, everything was gone and I was really far away from it. So there was nothing I could do. It was already done. And I didn't even realize I was being controlled. This is how I came up with all this. A lot of shit happened to me. So I'm not gonna stop making my videos just because I lost. I'm just gonna rebuild. I'm rebuilding right now, right? So right now my life is construction in progress. Right? Because they made me damn near start over from scratch. I'm starting over from scratch, man. Right? I got a little bit of stuff I was able to save, you know. So witchcraft. And this is why I go so hard on it. And, I go hard for everything because of what's going on, bro. I feel like I was raised in an oppressed system. Every time my people found a way to come up, it didn't have to be me, bro. I didn't care. If my people found a way to come up, I'd be happy as fuck for y'all niggas, man. And yeah, I'm gonna try that shit too. You feel me? And I've always been that way, man. You know what I'm saying? And then to see a system that can change at the snap of a finger and start breaking laws right in front of our face and go, well, okay, well, they broke the law, but, they gave us a $80 billion fine or a $50 million fine. They paid us a $50 million fine, so we're going to let them go. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do nothing to them. But let it be one of us. And niggas getting life in prison, niggas is getting the electric chair, niggas like there's all types of shit going on to us, right? Because you can't pay, you can't. What kind of system is this, right? If he got off, right? If he got off, then why the fuck can I get off, right? We both breathe the same air, bro. We both have the same beating hearts. We're both humans, right? I don't give a fuck about the money. Fuck the money. He got away with murder, right? So I should be able to get away with murder. Why is that fair? Right? But we literally watched this happen our whole lives. We watched all these people who got money get away with murder. And we knew it. Everybody knew who did it. Everybody always knew who did it. Right? Did any of these people go to jail? Did any of these people serve justice? Right? Nope, not at all. Right? These people have full-blown fucking careers, bro. Right? Live to be kings. Right? And now shit's hitting the fan, and now we're going to start seeing the kingdom crumble, right? And you starting to see your favorite people, your favorite celebrities, and who they really are, what they really are, right? How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? You knew everything. You didn't demand justice. Nobody did, right? Let them keep making videos. Let them keep putting out music. Let them keep making money. We're gonna dance to his music anyway, right? It doesn't matter that he got several people killed that we actually witnessed, right? Nobody had to be there to know who did it. Nobody had to be there to do the math, right? And I'm not just talking about one particular person. I'm talking about many different people, bro, that got away with murder. I watched this happen. So just as I've watched it happen, anybody who's paying attention to what's going on in this world has seen some shit happen too. And you've seen people who would get right in front of a camera and dance for you and make a rap video with all these famous people. Right? And they putting hits out on it. No justice. And we out here, we listening to the music, we know what happened. We saw the article, we know there was beef there. Like, we know everything. And we talk about it. We talk about it to each other, but nobody wants justice. We let them get away with murder. So why can't we get away with murder, right? Even the police did that shit. Remember a few years ago when the police was on a rampage and they was just killing innocent people everywhere, bro? Remember that shit? That was crazy. That was crazy. Like, that shit really pissed me off, man. These people were supposed to protect us. And they're not protecting us, they're killing us. Why? I understand there's violent people out there. I understand you get put in situations. But in a lot of situations that you guys killed somebody in, they were innocents. And you guys are guilty. And a lot of you motherfuckers, all you did was get fired. You got suspended. Nobody really went to jail. Right? Like, what's going on here? What kind of system is this? I feel like a slave with this kind of system. This system makes me feel like a slave. Doesn't it make you feel like a slave? Don't y'all remember when GameStop was going up back in, I think it was 2020 when GameStop was going up and it shit hit $450. Bro, I watched this shit go from $30 to $450, right? And I'm such a good dude that I told everybody to buy this stock when it was at $30 and I never bought it like a dumbass. Like, I bought it at like $200. I bought it. And I couldn't buy that many. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is I was spreading this shit months before it went down. I was telling everybody, yo, buy GME, buy GameStop, buy GameStop. It's $30, it's cheap, it's dirt cheap, right? And I was running around trying to help my people. So when the price started skyrocketing up, right? I was like, holy shit, everybody's gonna be rich. Everybody's gonna be rich, this is gonna be amazing, right? But what they do, they shut down the stock market, bro. They shut down GME, they shut it down. How can you do that? How can you cap it? Like, they capped it. They didn't let it keep going. And they got away with this shit. Bro, they got away with it. Nothing happened to nobody. That's crazy. So keep the people slaves. Because that's what I got out of it. Don't let the people succeed. You know how many people in poverty would have came out of poverty? Bro, you have any idea how many people would have came out of poverty, bro? And the government stopped it. They stopped it. And they did nothing about it. Nobody did nothing about it, bro. So witnessing this and seeing this made me feel proud. It made me feel oppressed. Damn, man, we're never going to win, bro. How are we going to win? When we find a way, they stop us. Nah, y'all ain't doing that. Yeah, a few slipped through, but no more, right? And me standing back and going, yo, bro, they could do that? Bro, what kind of game is it? How can y'all do that? Like, that's cheating. Y'all cheated. Y'all keeping the poor people poor. This is how that made me feel. Y'all keeping the poor people poor. How are we gonna win? Nobody's ever gonna win here. Is that how this game is? Like, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up, right? And then I learned about AI robots. We are AI robots, right? But have y'all seen the clones? Y'all know Kevin Hart there's three Kevin Harts, right? I don't know if y'all know that, man. There's three Kevin Harts. He said he cloned himself twice, bro. So he could relax. He got a Kevin Hart on the West Coast and a Kevin Hart on the East Coast. Right? The shits look and act just like this nigga, man. But that's how real, listen to me, that's how real we are AI robots, bro. If you look at the ones that they make, that they show, or they're starting to show us, or reveal, you could say reveal, right? They're starting to show us how advanced, they have gotten, but look at how advanced we are. We are already advanced, right? What they're doing is they're creating an army of robots. The humans are creating an army of robots to fight against us because they need to fight against us because they can't. And they're going to do this right in front of your face. And then they're gonna advertise, get one for your home. You gotta get one for your home. It serves all your needs, right? These are gonna be beings just like us. They look just like us. They're gonna dress. They're gonna use the bathroom. They're gonna, bro. These, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get one. Everybody who's anybody. The celebrities in them. They're gonna start buying and advertising. Oh, he's such a great assistant, and they're gonna advertise them, right? And one day, once they got them, spread out all across the country, and we awaken. They hit a switch, right? Boom! All the robots activate. The gods woke up, activate the robots, right? Now the gods got to fight the robots. Do you listen? Are you guys listening to me? This is what's happening. This is the plan, right? This is what they're doing. So we got to build our army. They can't beat us. Don't worry about that. But at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. So y'all need to be ready and aware for this shit. Because the humans is doing all this shit right in front of our face, and it's all to go against us. Why else would they keep us oppressed like this? If we was really free, bro, you know how many people would be so much further ahead of life? Just because they didn't have, some bullshit happen to them, or somebody stopped their way of winning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. Especially when we all come from the same place. We all come from the same place, bro. We supposed to uplift each other. If me and you is down here and we're looking at each other, and why we find each other? We both down here. We need to be trying to get up there. Right? We need to go up there. How can we get up there? Why don't we work together and let's get up there? Right? Otherwise, we're going to be stuck down here forever. Right? So I started climbing the fuck out, man, because nobody want to go. Nobody want to go, bro. I'm going to climb myself. And I started climbing. And I've been climbing ever since. And I'm not going to stop. Why would I? If y'all niggas don't want to go, bye, nigga. Bye, nigga. Leave me alone. Live your life, bro. You want to stay there? Bye, nigga. Right? I'm gone. I got places to go. You understand? There's places to be. Right? I always said this. This is bigger than me. My mission is bigger than me. It's bigger than my life. You understand? What I'm doing right now is bigger than my life. And I always tell people that shit. Don't think you're more important than my mission, because you're not. You're not. This is for my Father. This is for God. So this is what I have to do. Respect it, or turn the fuck around and kick rocks, nigga. Right? Go back with Satan. Go hang out. Go back over there and do whatever y'all niggas do. Little witchcraft. So, by any means, nigga, I'm gonna make my videos, and I'm gonna do my best to teach my people what we are, man. Y'all, I don't know, like, what your expectations are, like, because you think God has to be this way, or God has to look this way. God, that there's no way a God could have tattoos. Like, y'all really tripping, man. Y'all niggas is really, like, they got y'all so brainwashed that you forgot how to be yourself. Y'all all forgot how to be yourself. You're trying to be part of a society that's groomed you to be a way. And you want to stay groomed that way. You don't want to open your mind. You don't want to open your eyes to reality. In reality, nigga, God's do whatever the fuck we want. We always have, we always will. That's just what it is. You understand? So you need to change your perception. You know what I'm saying? And really try to accept reality for what it is. You understand? So I already explained to you guys what God is. I met God. I know what God is. And I've been teaching you guys what God is, right? And I've awakened to myself as God. I've awakened to my God self. Like, I've already tapped in. I'm very much tapped into my God self. You understand? Very, very much so. So when you get this far, there's no further you can go without bringing people, right? The mission is to save souls, right? Save souls. There's people that, at one point in their life, they were in a very dark place because I was there. And, that's how I found God, right? There's people that's gonna be there, and they're gonna have experiences that you didn't think were possible, right? And when you get to that point, and you actually see, you know, holy shit, really, really, what the fuck was that, right? Wow. Then, you know, it changes you. It really changes you as a being, like not just as a person, as a being in general, because I understand what's going on, and I understand how we're all mixed in. They mixed us all in. They confused everybody. Like I was talking about this with my coworkers today, right? How because we got black people, you got white people, you got brown people, you got yellow people, you got red people, right? You got all these different colored people, and then we're separated. We're separated by name and color, right? So you could have two black guys, but they're completely different kind of black guys, right? You got an American black guy and you got a Jamaican black guy. Two black guys, but completely different cultures, right? So this is how they separated us. So they're both black, but they believe they're different because they come from different places, right? Just like Puerto Ricans. I'm Puerto Rican, right? So, we don't get along. At least my kind. Puerto Ricans don't like Puerto Ricans. Like this is crazy, right? You got the Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico, right? They call themselves the OGs or whatever, right? And then you got the Puerto Ricans from America, right? And they don't like us, right? And not only that, but Dominicans, right? Dominicans, Mexicans, all these, we all, like, somebody has a problem with the other. It's always somebody has a problem with the other. We can't just coexist. We can't just all be Spanish. Like, why we can't just all be Spanish, right? Nah, man, he's Dominican. Nah, fuck that, man. I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? I got a different flag. I got to rep this flag. Like, bro, really? Really, bro? So y'all niggas is putting flags in front of beings, in front of a person, in front of a soul, right? You care more about that fucking flag than you do about the soul because you think he's from a different place. That doesn't make sense to me. But this is the system. You understand? This is the system. So Puerto Ricans, right, and blacks, look, I am black. This is my reminder right here, and I will always say this, I'm black. So I believe the God, they Putin from Russia they showed the real God is black, right? I already knew that because we come from dark matter, right? So I came to this realization that we are all black. Everybody in this motherfucker is black, right? With different tones of black, right? There's different shades of black, right? So with different shades of black, like I'm a very lighter shade of black, right? It doesn't mean I'm not black, but my government brought me up to believe that I wasn't black, that I was Puerto Rican, right? Because of my skin color, right? They didn't just say, you black, bro. It's just a tone. You have a different tone. We all have different tones depending on where we were born, on our genetic. Like it all depends on a lot, right? It rides on a lot. But either way, it doesn't change the fact that inside we're the same. Like when you connect to the all, look, when I talk about God, I'm gonna call God the all. So when you connect to the all, right, which is everything you could ever imagine is there. Like anything that you could possibly think of is already there. You just gotta connect to the all, right? So once you connect to God and you start to retrieve information from God, right, and bringing it back here, right? What does that tell you about you? Right? This is why I'm trying to teach you that you're technology, because only technology can transfer information that way. You understand? This is how, if you really think about it with telepathically, right? You can speak to people with your mental, right? You could send thoughts and receive thoughts. How is this possible? It's like Bluetooth technology, right? Bluetooth technology, two devices can communicate. So if I can communicate with another being telepathically, what is that telling me? That I'm some kind of Bluetooth technology or there's some kind of Bluetooth technology implemented in my mind, because how else is this possible, right? So we could go down the line and break this shit down. You feel me? But this is what it is, and this is why I'm so, you can say I'm really, into the fact that we are AIs, we are technology, we're different kinds of technology. We all can do different things, we all have different abilities. You know what I'm saying? You just have to wake up to it. Everything is on your belief. You know, if you don't believe it, then it's never gonna be. You have to believe it to activate it, right? It takes a lot. That's why it takes a lot of research. That's why I tell y'all do your own research. If y'all do your own research, I promise you one day you're gonna come back and be like, yo, holy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I told y'all niggas. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas. Like, uh, we was talking about the information that's at the Vatican and how it's, I heard it was miles and upon miles long of our history, right? They don't want us to know, like, our real history, right? And I was saying that we don't have to get access to it. It would be nice to get access to it so we could know what really happened on Earth, right? Because that's basically what they hiding, is what happened on Earth, because they don't want us to actually know the story of what happened here, right? So you don't really need access to that information, but you can tap into the all, right, and find out. You don't need to go in there. You can just ask God, right? So I just not thought of this. So maybe I'll ask, but like on my journey, bro, like my shit is very very personal, man. I got a real tight relationship with Source, man. So I'm trying to teach or learn. I'm trying to learn more about this body, and really trying to focus in on getting some physical abilities, right? So I want undeniable. I want to be able to give you undeniable proof, of God, basically, right? And in due time, man. In due time, man. I'm working on it. It's not easy. It's not easy, and I make it look fun, but you guys don't see everything I do. Like, you gotta meditate a lot. Like a lot of like people practice religion, right? Because what else you gonna do? Like you was brought up on religion. They brought us up on different kinds of religion, right? Different kinds of gods, right? But this is what they taught everybody. So people have days of prayer, right? Like some people pray on Saturdays, some people pray on Sundays, right? And that's when they talk to God. That's when they give God their time or whatever, right? Now, I could never tell a person, how to worship God, right? Which our God doesn't require any worship. Just so y'all know, the real God does not require any worship. You don't worship God. You never worship God. Never. Do you understand that? You are God. You worship yourself. You know what I'm saying? You worship yourself. You are God. Right? So, I lost my train of thought. uh, Fuck me, bro. I'm high as shit. Um, okay, religions. So I could never tell a man how to practice his religion or what day to talk to God. But what I can tell you is, ever since I connected to God, I never disconnected. So understand, like the way I sit here, and I talk to you, like the way I sit here and talk to you. Throughout the day, I talk to God, like as if he's right here, as if God's right next to me. I start talking to him, and I can hear him, right? And it's real. You understand? And I have it's like having an ongoing conversation, having a best friend by your side. You could say what you call it, man. One of those playmate, invisible fucking buddies, right? I got one of those, right? But it's God, and I don't worship God at all because I was told never to worship God. I was told you walk with your head high as God because you are God. So if God told me to do that, then I gotta listen, right? So uh, Where I was at. Okay, so talking to God is an ongoing conversation. So I actually just talk like throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the relationship you can have with God. God is always there. He's always available. He's always listening. You know what I'm saying? Like he's here right now. Like he's always here. You feel me? And people don't know this, so they think I gotta go to church on Sunday, or I gotta go to church on Saturday, and this is what they do. They go to church and they worship God, and they think they're doing something over there. But in all reality, if you're not having an actual conversation, then you're not really talking to God because God talks to you. God hugs you. You know what I'm saying? God makes you feel warm, right? It makes you feel wonderful. That's and if you're not getting those feelings while you're talking to God, then you're not talking to God because God responds not only God responds not only with mental or sometimes whispers, but feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know he's listening. That's how he's letting you know. You know what I'm saying? And when they come and they hit you, like as long as you're paying attention and you aware of what's going on, bro, this is the way the universe communicates with us. This is the way God communicates with us. Random shit. Like sometimes you might get a random ad on your phone. It'd be made just for you. And it'd be God. That'd be God talking to you, through that shit, man. So listen, man, I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna end it here, bro, because I'm tired, man. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I feel like, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like people throwing projections at me and they're making me forgetful. This is what's going on. It's gotta be my mother, bro. Like, it's nobody else. You know what I'm saying? She's the only fucking one who keeps fucking with me. But I ain't tripping, man. She could suck a dick, y'all. I fucking love y'all, man. You hear me?